All right, everybody. We today's episode is going to be about Charlie Kirk. Um, we want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow our channel right now. I think we've got currently 334 subscribers. Um, Now I did um, a short on it um, the other day, which I value everybody's comment, so I appreciate that. But a short is just updating people on what happened. It's not a whole long story. I did it on my phone, right? Okay. This I'm doing on my computer. It's a video. Okay. So just to enlighten people on how I operate. So in case they didn't know. But um, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like always, these are my beliefs and my beliefs alone. No way, shape, or form do they impact YouTube. Okay? So, with that being said, on September the 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk life was taken at an event on campus in Utah. Okay? The FBI has arrested a suspect named Tyler Robinson. He was 22 years old. They said that his dad turned him in. Um, I'm hearing that there was $100,000 reward, and I heard that his father didn't take it. He just thought, I guess he thought that it was the right thing to do to turn him in, right? So I'm gonna show a picture of him up, and then also the FBI. Okay, there's some holes in this story. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a kind of a brief rundown on on everything that the FBI is telling us. And Charlie Kirk, if you guys don't know, do your own research. Okay, I'm not. I mean, you know. Um, so the weapon of choice was a 30-06 rifle. Okay, supposedly. Okay. So anybody knows anything about rifles, right? That rifle is about 42 inches, 44 inches long, about 4 feet. Okay, people, about 4 feet long. All right. Um, you can't break it down. You can break it down, but you need some tools, right? It's not something that collapses easy. And let me see if I can get a picture of that up as well. Um, so he somehow made it to the event with the rifle, then got out and made it to the woods with it. Now, the picture the FBI provided has a suspect walking upstairs wearing a black hat, sunglasses. Now, some people are saying that he had the rifle, tucked down in his pants. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to show a picture of that. In the picture, whatever you would see, it like kind of bulge in his stomach, right? It would be that high, and it would be very, very difficult. I don't know how you would with walking upstairs in pants, and I mean you're basically holding a metal rod in your leg. Um, but I find that hard to believe, that he was doing that. Okay. The second picture the FBI provides shows him clearly not having a rifle on him. So he was walking. It was, I'm not going to say a ring camera, but it was somebody's like garage camera looking onto the street and showing him walking clearly. He was walking with a limp, but it wasn't, he was still bending his knees. So to me, he did not have a rifle on him. Uh, okay, so a lot of people, all right, well, maybe he staged it, right? And had it at the scene already. Okay, all right, maybe. Okay, maybe we'll talk about that. But that doesn't make sense when he flees the scene and he doesn't have the rifle on him. Okay, so let's just say the pictures and the videos were unclear, right? He had it. Okay, we just couldn't tell. Okay, um, well, he didn't leave the scene with a weapon, so when he's leaving the rooftop and jumping down all he has on is his backpack, right? You see him throw his backpack down on the ground, and maybe it was a jacket or something. It was something flimsy, a T-shirt. All right, and he picks that up, and then he runs off into the woods. So if he didn't leave the roof with the weapon, how did it make it to the woods where they said that they found it, right? Now there are two things here, right, that could have happened, right? Okay, either A, okay, he left the rifle on the rooftop, okay, which how did they recover it in the woods? Or B, he's not the shooter. You know what I mean? So the story the FBI are giving us is just a lot of holes in it, okay? I mean, there's other stuff that, I could tell you, the people next to him, doing hand signals and gestures and all this stuff, right? One guy beside him looks like he's holding a gun right here, and then pop, you know what I mean? But there's all kind of stuff that that you'll see that is odd about this. The 22 years old, that was a hell of a shot. Okay, wherever you're at. So just don't take nothing at face value, you guys. If you believe the FBI, throw a comment in. But there's a lot of holes in this, and maybe they were quick to go ahead and get something out. You know what I mean? But I'll keep you guys up to date in this. And prayers are out for Charlie Kirk's family. And I did see that she issued a press conference, his wife. And might want to check that out. She did a speech on what happened and everything else. So that's very interesting. So, all right. Like always, let's help each other rather than hurt each other. Jacob's Journey. I'm out.